Hey guys, I'm back with another video. Sorry it took me so long. In the first part of the series, the first episode or whatever, I'm going to be talking about positioning. And I'm going to go really in depth with positioning in 2v2s. Comment, and I'll do it in 3v3, and I'll do it in 1v1s. I'm not the best 1v1 player, but I do know the basics and how to play and everything. I just played with a friend of mine earlier. Said I'm getting a lot better, so. But I'm not really playing to win the matches or anything like that. I'm just playing to kind of show you guys the basis of the new beginners to Rocket League on positioning. You know, this is coming from pros that I've watched and YouTube videos that I've seen and pro games that I've watched a lot of, plus what a few friends of mine who are high ranked have told me. So let's see if we can get into it, and I'll explain what I'm doing as I'm doing. When you're starting off in 2v2, you want to go get that boost, and that way if the ball comes straight to you, or in this case you can be the first one to the ball. You always want to try to be in a position to be the first one to the ball. You want to try to beat your opponents to the ball every time as much as possible, but you don't want to be a ball chaser. You don't want to just go straight for the ball. Alright, and like what I did there is I rotated in behind him. I'm going to be talking a lot about rotations, which is basic positioning. You want to kind of stay behind your teammate if he's up front and be ready for a pass or a shot off target, or another reason why you want to be back is just in case something like what just happened. You want to be prepared for a counterattack. And you want to be able to go back and be back quick and be in position to make a save or to stop a play from happening in any way possible. When it comes down to defense, if you've got to ball chase a little bit, get there before your opponent get there. If you see that your teammate is going to miss the ball, beat him or her to the ball. See, I'm staying back. Okay, he missed. I shouldn't have pushed there. That was my fault. I'm also going to be talking about mistakes I'll be making. That's fine. And you want to try to stay with as much boost as you can. But, like there, he took the boost from me. I'm low on boost. That was a smart play by my teammate. And on defense, if you're the last person back, you don't ever want to just go in for a challenge, kind of like what I did there. You want to try to be prepared just in case they try to flick the ball on you or something like that. Which, if you're just starting, you really don't have to worry about flicks. You don't really have to worry about dribbles. But just in case it happens, you want to be prepared for it. You want to make them get bad touches, like what I just made him do there. I made him put it into my corner. That way, my teammate would be able to get back, and I could be. If he didn't get back, I'd be in a position to make a save. If need. He's just trying to beat me to the ball. That's all that was. And I'm back just in case they make a counterattack on the wall or something, give him a pass over. That was just extremely unlucky. Okay, he's fine. He should have that. Okay. I'm going to let him go, and I'm going to come in behind him, and that way I'm in position to make a save if I need to, or to block a counterattack. Okay? And I'm going to do 2 games. Sorry if I'm not happy or nothing, if I'm not sounding that excited. I'm kind of tired. I only got a couple hours of sleep last night. Had a thunderstorm. See? If I had not rotated there, they most likely would have made a play on that. I'm just going to hit on it a little bit. Recoveries are a big thing. You want to try to recover as best as you can. And but I'm going to go into everything in depth as quickly or as in depth as possible. If you see that you could beat your teammate, I don't really recommend this, but if you see that you can beat your teammate and you're kind of running low on time or something as it is now, and you have a chance for a good shot or an open net or something like that, by all means take it. Try to make a play. Try to make something happen, you know? Always be prepared to start a counterattack. You never know what they're going to do, you know? Like that. Be ready for stuff like that. Especially in low ranks when you're just starting out. Most people are going to miss the ball. They're not going to usually be able to make a good contact with the ball or even contact at all. I'm just trying to hurry up because we're running out on time. I'm going to try to make a play happen here. Oh, he wasn't there. Shit. But, and this is stuff that anybody can do. I mean, if you're freaking grand champ and you're watching this video, you know, and it helps you, great, let me know. If you're a bronze and you're watching this and it helps, great, you know, definitely send me a comment on something you think I can do better, suggestions, tips, if you're higher ranked than me. But I'll also show you guys a couple of things in training packs that you can do to hopefully progress maybe a little bit faster than other people in your rank. Because you don't want to you don't always want to be the one missing. You don't always want to be the one missing every ball or everything like that, you know. I should have put that in, but I thought somebody else was going to go up with me. Where's my teammate? Okay. That's a good pass. You know, this play right here is great. I didn't know if he was going to be able to get it or not, but I was right there just in case. He was in a good position defensively. The only thing he should have done or could have done, however you want to word it, is he could have challenged a little center. Okay, he's going to take that over me. I mean, that's really the only... Shit. Okay, cool, he missed. Alright, gives me a chance for a save there. I almost messed up. Or I did mess up, I just didn't. See, and I just beat them all three to the ball. And even if you don't get a good touch on it or something, just beating somebody to the ball. Shoot. Just beating them to the ball and setting up a counterattack for your team, or, you know, getting a clear gives your teammates time to get back, rotate, and get boost and everything like that. Boost is a huge part of the game, especially in the when you get higher ranks and stuff. I should have challenged faster, but I wanted to give him time, so I waited an extra second so that he would have time to get back, just in case I missed the challenge or we pinch it or something like that, because you never know what's going to happen in these ranks. See, stuff like that. My teammate's good for coming up. And I'm going to hang back. You don't always want to go for those, because if you know for a fact you're going to get beat and that a big counterattack can start, shit. I'm going to take this up the wall. I couldn't do nothing. I was trying to get a pass down. That was probably mainly my fault. But it was a little bit of both. I mean, you win as a team, you lose as a team, you know. I'm not going to say don't blame your teammates. I do it. You know, everybody does it. So, oh shit. If that wasn't the most unluckiest pinch I've ever seen. But, now when something like that happens, there's nothing you can do. You know, you're not going to magically be able to teleport. Okay, good deal. Alright, I'm going to take this around. And I did that so I could get a 50-50, which I'll go into details about that too. I'm going to go into details and in depth about every aspect of the game as much as possible. As much as I know. Especially for beginner Rocket League players, you know, y'all don't... Oh. Let him go. I'm going to try to get up there quickly. We're not really rushed on time right now, you know, we still got almost 2 minutes, which is a lot of time, and it's not. I mean, it really depends on who you're... Oh, shit. That did not bounce the way I thought it would. See, I'm going back. I'm going to rotate in behind him. And I should be able to get to this. That's okay that he tried to go for that. You know. And the reason why I went for that is because I knew my teammate was behind me. As long as you know your teammate is behind you, you're usually okay to go for stuff like that. I'm gonna bump him out of the way. I knew my teammate was somewhere in the vicinity, so I was able to make the challenge there. That probably wasn't the best challenge, but he knew I was on my way back, so it didn't hurt us. That should not go in. Okay. And I'll go in depth about recoveries and stuff like that. I really want to break it down to the bare minimum and really explain why and how. You know, why didn't I go for that ball? I was definitely beaten, you know. I was just trying to get a pass over. Not the best pass, but it gives them an extra second to try to amount something. We'll just kill it. He's going to go back and he's going to get boost. And they pinch it on me. He's got boost, so I'm going to let him go up for that. I'm going to rotate in behind him. I see that there's nobody there, which means they're going to do just that. They're gonna, well, I probably shouldn't go for that. My teammate should be coming up any second. And the reason why I'm on the wall here, shit. The reason why I got up on the wall is just, oh, I didn't know he was up there too. For one, I was trying to go for a demo at first, but then I saw him hitting it over, and if he would have slowed it up or anything like that, I would have been able to get the block. Also, if he would have shot it high around in the way I was heading, it would have been easy to make a save. Also. Lost both games, but I was able to explain positioning. Hopefully you get something out of that. Alright, next what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into training. And I'll discuss a few things in free play a little bit. It'd be a little easier. Now you can start this in low ranks, and that way by the time you get to a high rank it'd be a lot easier. But let's say your teammate's dribbling the ball down this way. You can go ahead of him, flip on to a car cam, go ahead of him and try to get a demo or a bump or something on the guy in net, you know, or at least try to move them out of position. Your main goal is try to move the opponents out of position without taking yourself out as well. You don't want to take yourself out of position. So like, let's say my teammate's up there getting the ball. You want to try to stay around here. We'll pretty much pretend that the ball is my teammate for a second. He's up there. You want to try to stay close, but not too close, because all they got to do is, let's say they're defending, they got to come up here. I wish I could edit that out. But they're going to come up here, and they're going to see that, oh, he's up close, okay. And they're going to boom it down and try to get a goal, most likely, on a long shot. Especially in lower ranks, bronze and silvers, they're going to be looking for stuff like that. You know, the ball's coming. They're going to be trying to hit it as hard as they can and try to get it in that goal. And also there's going to be a lot of ball chasing because nobody's going to really know positioning. But if you guys watch this video, you guys will be able to be a step ahead in positioning. If your teammate is first, if your teammate has the ball, be behind him. Basically. Now once he gets, I usually do once he gets across half court or half field. Once you get across this line, once your teammate crosses this, you want to start moving towards the middle. You don't want to follow him or nothing, because if he's up here and he's looking for you for a pass and you're up right up on his butt, you know, it ain't gonna work out. You're not gonna get a defense that'll see that and see that you're following, and they'll come up and be like, oh, okay, we'll take that, you know, and they'll just get a couple taps on it, even if it's nothing much, because you're both most likely going to be out of boost, or at least run out of boost trying to get back into position to make a save. So you want to stay kind of diagonal. You know, if your teammate's over here, you want to stay right in this area. It's okay to stay up a little closer in low ranks, because yes, you're going to miss the ball. They're going to miss the ball. And as soon as they do, let's say this ball just got whiffed by everybody. All you got to do is hit it on net. Just go up there and put it straight in. You'll be in position to be able to do that. You'll be close enough. Also, make sure you have the boost. Don't just try to follow your teammate just because you're trying to be in position. Go over here. Once he crosses that half point, see if this middle boost is ready. If it's available, go ahead, pick it up. Whether you got 70, 80 boost already, go ahead and hit it. And that way, if a counterattack happens, it's 10 seconds before this respawns. If a counterattack happens, that means they can't come down on this side and get that boost and be ready for a counterattack. They would have to come all the way down here. But if you're coming back to position yourself, then you would have already grabbed this boost and been sitting in goal, or going up to make a challenge, depending on where your teammate's at. So it's a lot of, I know I'm kind of going through a bunch of things quickly, but sorry, I'm a little tired. Just trying to do as much as I can to help out. I might make another video on this about positioning, because positioning, in my opinion, is probably the most important thing in Rocket League. If you do not have good positioning, you will lose. More often than not. I don't care if you can do this. I don't care if you can air dribble, ceiling shot. I don't care. If you don't have good positioning to get yourself into those spots, you're not going to be able to pull it off. So let's say here's one big mistake I see a lot of people doing is the ball will be over here in the corner and everybody will be in the corner, and then one of the people will just come in and boom, blast it all the way across. Well, the defense is just going to kind of come over here and be ready to make an attack this way, and it's going to be difficult for you to try to turn around, recover, turn around, and be able to make a save. So if you see them all fighting over the ball in the corner, you can't score from the corner. Okay? Or you can, it's just very difficult. It's extremely difficult, almost impossible, when you got two defenders right there in front of you bumping the ball into you and you're wasting boost. So just kind of hang back, and as soon as you see the ball's cleared, like let's say it gets slung over here, just be ready, go up and put it in. Simple as that. Try not to fight in the corner. If you see that you have an opening and you're coming up and you got both defenders in the goal, hit it up the wall like that. Something simple. You know, y'all are beginners. I don't expect y'all to be able to, you know, pass it. But just a simple little tap across the goal, something like that, where you don't really have to fly, which I'll go into aerialing in another video. And this will also kind of go into game sense, which is being able to understand what's going on. Trying to read your opponent. Okay. And this is a little bit in defense, but it's positioning also. If you see your opponent coming up and he's behind the ball, alright. Unless he comes up a side of it and cuts it. But here's the thing. Let's say I'm dribbling. Okay, and I'm on this side. Well, if I try to cut it back that way, I'm gonna miss. So it's about also forcing your opponent to make touches they don't want to, putting the ball where it's gonna be easy for you to save or easy for you to make a counterattack on. Okay, and I know, as you've seen, I'm plat. Okay, not that high rank, but I know what I'm talking about. I've worked with, or I've played with some high rank players, so so they've taught me a little bit. But and then there's training packs. I would recommend beginners starting off on these two. I'll show you them real quick. Rookie training packs, they're really easy. You know, it's really difficult to mess up, but if you do, practice it. Get good at it. You know, and if you want to, send me videos of what you did. You know, if you pulled off a cool move, great. But you just come up here, the ball's going to be sitting here. You have plenty of time. Just go up and hit it in. You see, this one's perfectly straight. If you're a bronze and you don't know how to flip or anything, just go up and hit it in. Just give it a little tap. Don't boost all the way up there. I'll show you why. If you boost all the way up here, you're going to end up hitting it too high. So just come up. You have plenty of time. Just boost a little bit and just kind of tap it. And put it in that way. It's going to have you come in at different angles. So, and I know this looks really simple, but to some people it's actually really difficult to hit the ball. With this, you're working on striking, you're working on car control, and all kinds of stuff. I'm not going to show you every single one, but this machine will spit it out at you, and you just go up, read where it's going, you know, and put it in. I'm going to show you the goalie. Go into rookie. Start off in rookie. Start off easy, you know. Like I said, it's going to be easy. You just go up, hit it away. you know. I'll do a couple of these for you so you can get the bases. Now the best positioning to be in, if you can get into this position, would be over here. And that way you're blocking anything up here or down here, see? And you can turn on it, and hitting it with the corner of your car, you're going to be able to launch it. You're not going to just save it, you're going to clear it. Which I'll explain in a goalie video, a defense video that I'll post up shortly. But yeah, there's a couple things you can try. I really recommend going into the tutorial and doing the basic. It just helps you get down the very basic movements of a car. I'll show you guys this real quick. It don't take long. You just want to kind of go for it. It doesn't let you use boost. You just go up and you hit the ball and it'll go in the goal. Alright. This one, it wants you to jump. And when I go into my aerial video and stuff like that, I'll show you what's so special about holding the jump button. But for right now, and yes, I have my jump and stuff, I have my controls weird, but you know, you don't have to flip, not on that one, but it does have one where you dodge. Now this one, it doesn't let you move. You're not able to drive forward, you're not able to do nothing. All you gotta do is, like it, just read here, you know, hold that and double tap that and you can put it in. And there's your beginner for that. Now I want you to, like I said, you want to try to beat your opponent. Well, here's your opponent. You want to try to beat him to that ball down there to score the goal. So you're just going to run perfectly straight over all these. And it don't matter how fast you hit it, it'll go in. I'm going to use this so that you can see. That's car cam. Car cam only shows you what's in front of the car. It does not let you see exactly where the ball is. That's what that arrow is for. The arrows show you where the ball's at. It's not great. What the heck? What am I not doing right? I don't get this. Drive to the highlighted area and power slide. I'm doing that! There you go. That was weird, but okay. And there's your beginning tutorial. And power slide will really help you. See, here's ball cam. It always points you, has you looking at the ball, no matter where the ball's at. Always looking at the ball. Car cam. This is good if you're, let's say you're a bronze, you're trying to get the ball to go into the goal, because this is going to constantly move you. You want to stay behind the ball, put yourself in car cam, and just get behind it. And you don't even have to boost or nothing, just get behind it and just work on this in free play. Just keep trying to get behind the ball and just keep pushing it towards the goal. Just keep pushing it in. It has you come in at different angles because these are the kickoffs, and you just want to keep controlling it. It works on your ball control and your car control. But yeah, I think that's it for the positioning video. I know I kind of touched base on a couple other things. I just want to get y'all happy and prepared for what's coming up. Each video is going to be, it's all going to be a little bit lengthy because I'm trying to really go as much in depth as I can and to help everyone as much as I can, you know. And if you want to, you can look at my other videos and see my montages and stuff, and you know, if you like what you see, click like. I just got a flip reset. Like, comment, subscribe. I mean, I plan on helping out as many players as I can because I've noticed that there's a lot of newer players and everything coming to the game, and I'm so thrilled to see that. I just want to see a bunch of new players coming. I have no problem helping you. And if you want to get into a match and see what a higher rank game is, let's say you're silver and you just want to know what a platinum 2v2 looks like, hit me up. I'll add you. We'll play a couple matches. I have no problem with that. I do US East servers, but I'll play anywhere if you don't mind me having to deal with some lag issues, you know. Which I hope they get that fixed. Hopefully Epic will work on that. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it on positioning. Hope you guys enjoy. Please let me know what you think of the videos. I mean, if they're crap, just let me know, and I'll try to work on them to make them better. I'm also going to be trying to work on getting a, if I get enough likes and everything, I'm going to work on getting a camera, and that way you guys can see who's the one, you know, playing the games and looking like a dumbass most of the time. Alright? Y'all have a great day or night whenever you're watching this, and hope you enjoy. Have a good day.